This is the 57th show, and I'm thinking, what number what's 57? Well, and 55, I was born in 55. 56, that's when Willie Mays made that great catch in the World Series. Lawrence Taylor is 56. 57, I think of Heinz Pickles.
Ketchup, yeah.
Now, if you think of Heinz Pickles when I say 57, you're as old as I am. But that has nothing to do with the song I'm going to sing right now. I'd like.
Well, do you know that the Heinzes were from Pittsburgh?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, my
I
friend dated
do.
Chris Heinz. I knew. I knew them.
I remember. I'm old enough to remember the World's Fair in New York, and there was the Heinz, and they had these little green pickle pins.
Oh, I don't remember those pins, but
Somewhere in my
I
mom's
know the
house,
World's
we have a
Fair.
couple of those pickle pins. That's right.
Wow, lucky you.
I met Senator John Hines when I was a kid. Really nice guy.
See there?
Pickles?
I thought they were all about ketchup. I didn't think they were about pickles.
Well, there's Heinz ketchup, but they had the little pickle. They didn't have ketchup pins. But that's another story. I want to introduce you. This is the Complete Bluffer's Guide to Folk Music. And there's important information in this book. On page 16, there's a dictionary, and it defines this thing. This is a capo, and it says a capo, a substitute for instrumental technique enabling guitarists to use only 3 chords. But we're not going to use the capo. We'll just play our 3 chords anyway on this song. And it offers perspective, which can help these days. You know, they say that life's a play. We are living every day. And any given moment is a scene. Now I can't say it's not so, and that everything I know has come to me in spaces in between. I've been looking at my days and at every passing phase of where I am and who I want to be. In getting there from here, only one thing remains clear. I am living in the spaces in between. And all things in the universe have their distant place, and anything that matters isn't seen. Our memories can guide us well and lead us further on as we walk within the spaces in between. The cosmos smiles at us at night with a trillion lights. The canopy of galaxies serene. Yes, but most of it's dark air, and it isn't really there. And we are floating through the spaces in between. And every living thing is but an island to itself, with orbits that bind the greater scene. It's the canvas of existence and the nature of its distance, held together by spaces in between. An electron spins around, a nucleus it's found. In the microscopic atoms we have seen. But the truth to our surprise is that an atom's greatest size is found within its spaces in between. And everything we look at, everything we say, is an agreement atoms have when they convene. As we regard their traces, and the nature it embraces. Our thoughts are but spaces in between, and all things in the universe have their distant place, and anything that matters isn't seen. Our memories can guide us well and lead us further on as we look within the spaces in between. Now, some say life's a play. We are living every day, and any given moment is a scene. One thing that life has taught is that every scene's a thought, that we interact in spaces in between. Hey, even those we wake up with, they're going somewhere else. We put on clothes and work like some machine. After all, both you and me know where we would rather be as we're walking through the spaces in between. And all things in the universe have their distant place, and anything that matters isn't seen. Our memories will guide us well and lead us further on as we spend our lives in spaces in between. Yes, we spend our lives in the spaces in between.
Woo! Yeah, Joel.
Such a smart song.
Now, I wrote down a few words when I went for a walk in the park before the show with my daughter, and I came home, and then I take off the jacket, and I take off the hoodie, and I take off the sweatshirt, and I take off the mask, and I took out a pen, and I wrote down a number and 4 words. They just came through me. And the number was 2021, and the 4 words were, do less, enjoy more. Now let's see what that means for me in 2021.
Great.
Sounds good, Joel. Sounds good. Well, I'm glad I met you in 2020. So that's
Me too. That's one of the best things that happened is
There
meeting
you
Rick.
go.
And
There's
I'm glad I got a chance to say that tonight.
Yeah, I'm glad I met a bunch of you in 2020. 2020, you know, it had its good side too. So now we got to go with Rock and Roll
Yeah.
Journey, Nantucky. So take it away.